Good morning everyone. I am Mrs.Sweetly, working as Assistant Professor in Civil Engineering Department at Emmanuel Arsa JJ College of Engineering. Today I am going to explain how to calculate the reduced level by rise and fall method. There are two methods of reduced level calculation. They are height of instrument method and rise and fall method. Today we are going to study how to calculate the reduced level, that means RL, by rise and fall system. The question is, the following consecutive readings were taken with a dummy level along a chain line at a common interval of 15 meter. The first reading was at a chainage of 165 meter where the RL is 98.085. The instrument was shifted after the 4th and 9th readings. The readings are given. Then they asked to find the RL of all points by rise and fall method. As we all know, the booking was done by means of a tabular column. It includes station point, then chainage, backside, intermediate side, foresight, rise, fall, reduce level and remark. First we have to fill the station point as 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 10. In the question they give the first reading was at a chainage of 165 meter. Therefore you have to note the chainage of first value as 165 meter. Then the chain line is at a common interval of 15 meter. Therefore, you have to increase the chainage by 15 meter, which means 165 plus 15 equal to 180. By adding the chainage of 15 meter, we get 180 meter. Then 180 plus 15, 195. 195 plus 15, 210. 210 plus 15, 225, 225 plus 15, 240, 240 plus 15, 255, 255 plus 15, 270, then 285, then plus 15, 300. The reduced level of the first point is given as 98.085. Therefore, you note the reduced level of the first point as 98.085. In this type of problem, you have to note that the first reading must be in the backside column and the last reading must be in the foresight column. Here BS represent the backside reading, IS represent the intermediate side reading and FS represent the foresight reading. Therefore, first reading 3.150 must be in the backside column and 3.035 must be in the foresight column. In the question they give the instrument was shifted after the 4th and 9th reading. Therefore, you have to mark the 4th and 9th reading as a changing point in the remark column and the 4th value and 9th value must be entered in the foresight column. Therefore, mark the readings as 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. You have to mark the 4th and 9th reading as a foresight reading. The value between first reading and fourth reading should be entered in the intermediate side column. The value next to fourth reading should be entered in the backside column. Therefore, we enter the first value in the backside column. Then fourth value, there is a changing point. Instrument was shifted. Therefore, the changing point, the fourth value must be in the foresight column 0.860. The between values 2.245 and 1.125 should be entered in the intermediate side column. Then the value next to the changing point, that means the fourth point to fifth point, the changing point, the first value must be entered in the backside column. Therefore, 3.125 should be entered in the backside column. After that, 6th, 7th, 8th value should be entered in the intermediate side column. The 9th value, in the 9th value there is a changing point. Therefore, you have to note the 9th value in the foresight column. The value next to the changing point should be entered in the backside column. Therefore, 10th value 1.225 should be entered in the backside column. After that, the last value must be a foresight. Between that there is one value, therefore you have to enter that value in a intermediate side column. Therefore we enter all the values in a table. Formulas for calculating rise and fall is back side minus intermediate side, or intermediate side minus intermediate side, or intermediate side minus foresight. If the value obtained is positive, then you have to enter the value in a rise column. If the obtained value is negative, then you have to enter the value in a fall column. First we have back side minus intermediate side. Therefore 3.150 minus 2.245, the value is positive 0.905. Therefore the positive value must be entered in a rise column. Then second, intermediate side minus intermediate side. 2.245 minus 1.125, the value is positive 1.120. Therefore you have to enter the value in a rise column. After that, intermediate side minus foresight. 1.125 minus 0.860, the value is positive 0.265. Therefore enter the value in the rise column. The fourth point is the changing point, therefore mark it as a changing point in the remark column. Same like that, ninth point is a changing point, therefore mark it as a changing point in the remark column. Then again 3.125 is in a backside column, therefore backside next value is in the intermediate side, therefore subtract backside minus intermediate side. The value is positive 0.365. Therefore you enter the positive value in the rise column. Then intermediate side minus intermediate side, 2.760 minus 1.835. The value is positive 0.925. Enter it in the rise column itself. Same like that, 1.835 minus 1.470. The value is 0.365. Enter the positive value in the rise column. Then the changing point, therefore the value changes from intermediate side to foresight. Therefore the formula is changed as intermediate side minus foresight. The value obtained is negative minus 0.495. Therefore you enter the negative value in the fall column, 0.495. Then backside minus intermediate side. The value obtained is negative minus 1.165. Therefore you enter that value in your fall column. Same like that, next intermediate side minus foresight. The value obtained is negative, therefore enter the value in your fall column. Next step is to calculate the reduced level. Reduced level of first point is given in the question, that is 96.085. Therefore enter the given value in the first column. After that, the RL of second point is calculated by using the rise or fall value. If the value is in rise, then add the rise value with the first RL value. Therefore we get the RL of second point. RL of second point equal to RL of first point plus rise. If the value is in a fall column, then you have to subtract the value, which means the formula becomes RL of first point minus fall. The reduced level is calculated as 98.085 plus 0.905. The value is 98.990. Then 98.990 plus 1.120, we get 100.110. Therefore, reduced level of previous point plus rise gives the reduced level of next point. Repeat the same procedure and we get the reduced level up to the 7th point. After that, we have a fall value. Therefore, we have to subtract the reduced level of the previous value. Therefore, 102.030 minus 0.495, we get 101.535. Repeat the same procedure, we get the reduced level of remaining points. We have one arithmetic check to check whether the procedure is right or wrong. The formula for arithmetic check is summation of backside minus summation of foresight equal to summation of rise minus summation of fall equal to last oral minus first oral. Therefore, we have to calculate the sum of backside value, foresight value, rise value, fall value. Summation of backside value means sum of all the backside value, we get 7.500. Then summation of foresight value 0.860 plus 1.965 plus 3.035 equal to 5.860. Then add all the rise value and add all the fall value. Summation of backside value we obtained as 7.500, then summation of foresight value 5.860. Summation of rise 3.945, summation of fall 2.305. Then last oral value is 99.725. First oral value is 98.085. Therefore, last oral minus first oral. We get the value as 1.640. Three values are same, therefore it's okay. I hope all of you understand how to calculate the reduced level by rise and fall method. Thank you.